Hey guys, how's it going? 𝗸𝗫𝗏 here with the 3 T's, thoughts, traumas, and toxins. And specifically, I want to talk about trauma, and specifically, I want to talk about physical trauma, because the latest neuroscience today shows that physical trauma, when it's unresolved, okay? When it's unresolved, that means you don't get to the bottom of it, you don't delve deep into the root causes and solve it at the root cause level. You actually start to form compensations that weaken your structure. And guess what? Because your structure, your whole body, your movement, your muscles, your ligaments, your joints, everything, your structure ultimately has the ability to heal itself. When someone has unresolved injuries, your structural foundation cannot heal itself. Now, I always teach in my clinic, and all my coaching clients understand this, that movement cancels pain. But you can't really move to cancel pain if you have unresolved injuries. So guess what? Before we even put you on the treadmill to do some diagnostic testing, before we even put you through some functional movement testing, where I refer you out to a massage therapist or a movement specialist and do all kinds of movement-based therapy, we have to first diagnose your unresolved injury. So of course that takes a bit of history taking, but often within 1 or 2 hours, people's unresolved injuries now get resolved. Now, one thing that I want to put out here as a caveat is people often say, but it's not painful anymore, right? It's not painful anymore. Why do I still have an unresolved injury? That's because your body hates pain. Pain is initially a signal that your body says, hello, something's wrong, you injured it, or maybe it was just a little injury accumulated over time, right? What people call a repetitive strain injury. And over time, it just gets weaker and weaker. Why? Because the body says, I've been sending you pain signals, man. I've been sending you pain signals, but it never got resolved at the root cause. So over time, your body says, fine, since you're not going to do anything about it, I'm just going to weaken the structure to hide the pain. But years on, or days on, even weeks on, months on, it starts to crumble, and your structural foundation, instead of healing itself, it starts to work against itself. So people who walk around with impaired movement, with painful movement, often have unresolved injuries, and that's something that we do in our level 1 framework. So guys, if that's something that you are screaming to get some help with, please look at this description box down below. I have a link to my website where you can schedule your diagnostic 3T assessment, where we actually do a full-on comprehensive assessment of your 3 T's, your thought, traumas, and toxins, and physical trauma will be step 1. Why? Because here's the catch, guys. Physical trauma, when unresolved, it hits every system. Cardiovascular, neurovascular, every system in your body gets hit when chronic pain is unresolved. So I hope this helps. I hope this adds value to you, and I'll see you in the next video.